Tony Blair's government gifted the EU the key technology that allowed for a breakthrough in the European Union's Galileo project, according to Chair of the Parliamentary Space Committee David Morris. The Global Navigation Satellite System (GNSS) will go live in 2026, boasting a public regulated service (PRS) to be used by government agencies, armed forces and emergency services. But the EU decided this crucial feature would only be accessible for bloc members when the first satellite launches, despite the UK playing an imperative part in its development. European Space Agency (ESA) officials confirmed last week that Surrey Satellite Technology Limited (SSTL) had shipped the last of the navigation payloads it was assembling. SSTL played a pivotal role in its more than 15-year involvement in the Galileo program. Not only did it produce 34 full-operation payloads for the system, but it also built the satellite that initiated Galileo. Called GOVA, this spacecraft, launched in 2005, was the pathfinder that secured for the EU the use of its all-important radio frequencies to run the system. Without them, there would be no Galileo. It came 3 years after Tony Blair signed the UK up to the project, despite voicing earlier concerns over its military application. But the former Prime Minister threw his weight behind the project, even in the face of objections from the US. Mr. Morris, who is MP for Morecambe and Lonsdale, said the £1.2 billion contributed to the creation of the system since has been left with the programme. He claimed in an interview with Express.co.uk the loss came, along with the UK radio spectrum technology that Tony Blair gifted the programme when the USA refused to share theirs. The government, seeking a replacement for Galileo, has considered alternatives to an original plan to develop its own satellite constellation. This has since meant scrapping former Prime Minister Theresa May's £5 billion proposal for a UK GNSS system by pursuing OneWeb, the low Earth orbit (LEO) broadband constellation that the government, along with Indian company Bharti Global, acquired from bankruptcy. The new Space-Based Positioning Navigation and Timing Program (SBPP) will consider newer, more innovative ideas of delivering global (SAT-NAV) and secure satellite services to meet public, government and industry needs. British companies previously involved in Galileo will be hoping a concrete proposal comes forward soon so they can transfer across all the knowledge and expertise built up over 2 decades. But Mr. Morris says more must be done to help them. He added, SSTL was bought by Airbus and its development heart has been moved to Toulouse.